I'm 40 now. I can't do things. I throw out my back putting on my socks.
Let's head over to New York City. Matt Killmer sent in a fish photo of a giant bass that he caught in the ice. So let's hear
Nice.
that fish story. He's
Nice.
our first guest. Let's give him a warm outsider music. That's your cue, Tommy.
I figured.
All right, we are calling Matt.
Hello?
Hey, Matt, Paul, Outsider Tackle Box radio show and podcast. Welcome to the show. I got my good buddy Tommy in the studio.
Hey, what's going on, Matt?
How's it going, guys?
We're okay. We're back on the air, so that's nice. Somebody had to have their special weekend or week.
We took a 2-week vacation.
There you go.
Well, I did. I
Do
went.
any fishing? Do any fishing?
I did do fishing. Did a little backcountry fishing. I did a hike. We had a drive in, probably I would say maybe 6 miles, and then the trailhead is closed to cars after that. And I hiked the rest of the way, which is only about a mile hike, so it's not that bad. But I can't truly say that I was in the backcountry because I drove 6 miles in. But I did do the hike after that, and I have video. Eventually, I will put that together.
Nice.
And it was amazing. It was amazing. The fish were chasing down everything I put in the water.
And he was standing in the water with just shorts on, so that
I don't. Good one.
They're like, salmon.
You're in charge of the soundboard.
I know. I'm totally in charge of the soundboard, but I was bringing up Matt's picture. Sorry.
All right, Matt. The purpose of the podcast is to spread happiness to the world through the joys of fishing, and we feel like Fish Stories do just that. You send in a just a lunker of a bass, and you pull that thing through the ice. So we want to know where you caught that fish, and the bait you were using, and the size of it. This is your fish story. Let's hear about it.
Yeah, and if you don't want to tell us the exact details, like where you were, you can fib to us a little bit.
To start off, it was actually my nephew who's in the second picture that caught the fish.
Oh, okay.
And we live in a small town that's upstate New York. We're about 2 hours north of New York City.
Okay.
And in our town, we have a state park. It's called Rudd Pond. And that's where I do mostly a lot of my fishing. And once it gets cold enough, they put the signs up for ice fishing and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So I looked back, and it was February 3rd when we try to go ice fishing every year. Me, my dad, my brother, my nephews, and my sons. But only me and my dad and my brother made it out there that morning. No one wanted to go. It was too cold. So we were out there for, I don't know, a few hours. And then my sister-in-law and my nephew came out to join us, brought us some coffee and stuff.
Nice.
And we had all the holes drilled already, and we used tip-ups, and we jigged in a few of the holes. And mostly we were using live bait that day. We had minnows, worms, and grubs.
Okay.
Nice. Live bait.
So he got out there, and my nephew Cameron, that's his name, wanted to choose a hole. He said he felt like there was a lucky hole. So he walked around, and finally he was like, right here, this spot right here feels lucky. So we drilled the hole and everything. He picked out the bait. He used the minnow, set it up for him, and he just put a tip up there. We fished for probably about a half hour. Nothing's going on, and all of a sudden, flat goes right up.
Oh,
he runs over there, and he's pulling on it, and he's like, I don't think there's anything here. So my brother goes over and helps him, and he's like, all of a sudden, they're both screaming, holy cow, holy cow. All of a sudden, he reaches down in there, and he couldn't pull it out, so my brother had it for him, and luckily they pulled it through the hole, and the thing was a monster.
Oh, man.
We didn't have a scale with us that day, but I bet it had to be at least 5 pounds. We fished there a lot, so
it looks about.
it was probably 5 pounds.
Yeah, it looks about that
Maybe
weight.
more.
Yeah. No,
I'm actually
big
surprised you could pull that thing through the hole.
I know, we didn't think it was going to fit through, and luckily it did, because the auger we use is only a 7-inch round hole it puts in the ice.
Oh man. You know what's the
Yeah.
best part about this story, Matt?
Is that you don't know what an auger is?
No, I know what an auger is.
Okay.
Do you know what an auger
I
is?
did not.
I know
but
you
I'm,
don't.
I'm guessing it's the drill that
Look
they
at you.
cut the
Look
ice.
at you.
Drill, yeah.
Yeah,
And
I am so smart. SMRT.
No, the best part
this
about
auger.
that. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was saying
No, go ahead.
the best part about that is, you guys were out there fishing. He shows up with his mom to bring you guys coffee and everything, and then he's the one that like pulls out this massive fish.
I know. See, that whole fishing, they came probably 2 hours, maybe 3 hours after me and my dad and brother were already out there, and we caught maybe a couple small bass and a few crappies. Nothing was really biting.
Yeah.
And we, like I said, me and my brother, my family, we fish this spot all the time, and that's probably still one of the biggest fish that we've caught out of there.
That's awesome.
You know what I love about this fish story?
What's that?
Is that he didn't catch the fish, but
Yeah.
he sent in the photo,
Hey,
and he's on the show.
you know what?
That's beautiful.
He's on the show for himself and Cameron.
That's like, that's how I feel about when, like, people know who we are. Like, I take all the credit, like, and you just have to stand there and
Be
and
forewarned,
watch.
Matt. Here comes the whole wah story. Okay, go ahead. You do everything, and I take all the credit. Is that what you're saying?
No,
Oh,
it was more like, let's talk about me.
Yeah, I get it. That's exactly what it was.
Yes.
You're like, I want to involve myself in the story somehow.
I didn't. I don't want to hijack the story because it was such a good one, and it's a
And
big.
the sad part is, it might be the biggest fish you'll probably catch.
Oh man.
Right there. He might not get much bigger, at least around here. If we go somewhere else, hopefully we'll get something bigger. But he had a blast. He was screaming. He was just, holy cow, look at this size. He could barely hold it up. He couldn't pick it up high enough to like hold up in the air. He had to hold it down. He was 8 at the time. It was
That's
And-
awesome.
past winter.
At any age, it's exciting.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah, they got him hooked. He has to go all the time now.
Oh, I bet. I
That's
bet.
So
beautiful.
he's hooked.
Rain or snow, rain or shine, he's out there.
You had
Yeah.
it right. Rain or
Yeah.
snow. You were
Rain or
looking
snow. I was looking
because
at the
There's
snow.
ice
Rain
in
or
the
snow.
picture. Yeah.
Yeah. Rain, sleet, snow. It's like the postal service. There, he's out there.
Yeah.
This is our first bass ice story.
I believe it is.
Yes, it is.
Oh, really?
That's pretty awesome.
And we've been doing the
Yep,
show
and-
now about a year. Is it a year yet?
Almost.
I don't know.
Almost a year.
I don't pay
I think
attention.
I've been sitting next to you for
It's
about
a
a
great
year.
show. I caught hold of it a few months ago, and I try to catch it whenever I can.
Nice.
We appreciate
Well, we
that.
appreciate. Yeah, I personally appreciate it,
Don't copy what I say, please.
and that's why I said I appreciate
Get your own lines.
it. Get out of my head! Stop trying to say what I'm saying, fool.
All we're saying is hello and good fish. You can't say that
You can't
in a
say
different
that.
way than I say it.
Bonjour.
You
Good.
guys do any ice fishing?
No,
No.
we have not. Unfortunately,
Never have.
I would love to, but we're down here in Southern California, so
Right.
there's not much ice fishing down here. However, I've been wanting to go like shanty fishing up in like Minnesota area, and do that.
Right. They do that. They do that north of me here too, like
Oh.
further north.
Nice.
They do a lot of that. They drive their cars out there. They have the shanties cooking right out on there and everything.
You know, I love the idea
The
of
ice
that.
don't get that thick.
Oh.
The ice doesn't get that thick where I am.
Oh, okay. See,
You know,
I
we'll
love
get-
I
we'll
love
get like
that
6,
idea.
7 inches of ice. They'll get like 2 feet of ice.
We need a big ice freeze, if that's how you say it. Because if we're gonna get Tommy on the ice, it needs to be able to hold
thick.
a car.
It needs to be thick.
But Tommy's on a diet,
Yeah.
and I have yet to mention that.
Oh,
Tommy lost about
Right.
20 pounds already, which is amazing. He's not
All right,
even.
congrats.
Hey,
Yeah,
yeah,
there you
thanks.
go.
So now we don't. Now we're good at 2 feet of ice. So we're pretty stable
There
there.
you go.
But no, like,
No, you'd be good on 8 inches of ice.
but we were
8
invited.
inches is plenty strong.
What's that?
8 inches is plenty strong. For
Oh,
ice.
okay. All right, fair enough. We'll see.
It's good.
No, we were invited up for fishing for Caden.
Yeah, in
Up
Idaho.
up in Idaho,
And with any luck, I will be able to
we'll try to do
save for
something.
that and,
Yeah, we'll
and
try to
pay
do
for
that.
Tommy to get there because Tommy makes me pay for things.
Whatever. So what? I mean, don't hate.
Whatever works.
Yeah,
Right?
exactly. Don't hate. Come on now. But no, we were invited last winter to go up that way, and we weren't unable to make it. But we were invited again this year to go up there, and it's a huge ice fishing tournament that the grandparents for Caden, who is actually suffering from leukemia,
Yeah.
and they put this
that's
on.
tough.
They put this on for him as a way to help pay for him and other children that need the help. And so we're big supporters of that.
Paying for the medical bills. Yeah.
Yeah. So we were invited again for this upcoming year. So we're gonna try to do that.
Yes.
So yeah,
I-
that'll
that'd
be
be
fun.
awesome.
So hopefully I'll be able to do the ice fishing and hopefully not fall through the ice. That's why I'm losing the weight.
They were gonna drag you on top of the lake
behind the snowmobile.
The snowmobile.
Yeah.
That is the
There you go.
I was gonna go
that is the
snowmobile.
attraction.
That is the attraction.
They said they wanted to do that, and Tommy has agreed to it.
That's the halftime show. Take the
There you
fat
go.
guy behind the freaking.
I'm gonna go just for that. I don't even care if
know-
I catch
you
a
know
You
fish.
have to have your shirt off.
Right?
You have to have your shirt off.
Just. The worst part about it is if I'm too heavy and the snowmobile can't pull me. I'm just laying there and it's
Oh,
like. It's like burns out.
Front end just lifts right up. And
Right?
it's spinning in the back.
Yeah, that's good for my ego.
That's
I'm
gonna
like,
be
oh,
good.
this is just embarrassing now. They're like, I can't get it to move. Oh man, but anyway, yeah, no, that is an awesome fish, man, and I'm happy for you, and I'm happy for your nephew, and
Yeah, since
great time.
he didn't get to be on the show, he's welcome to come on, and of course,
Absolutely.
you're always welcome to come back.
Absolutely.
And continue to
All right,
please
thank
send us in photos so that we could share them with the rest of the group. We're gonna send you some free stuff for
Yeah.
coming on the show. So offline, just
All right,
send us
thank
your
you.
mailing
Appreciate that.
address, and we're gonna send you some free gear.
yeah, just personal message us on the where you've been contacting us before, and we'll go ahead and get everything going
Okay.
for you.
From all of us
Thanks a lot. I
here.
really appreciate that, guys.
Oh, no problem, man. We're super happy to have you on the show, and we're looking forward to hearing more stories from you. And keep listening, and yeah, if we do the the snowmobile halftime show, we'll take some pictures. We'll post that up.
Yeah,
You can-
definitely have to, right?
Yeah,
I'm gonna do that.
Video posted for it.
video post it.
I'm going live when that
Facebook
happens.
Live, watch it. Just the front end
Yeah,
lift
Facebook
up.
Live. There you go.
You can see all sorts of like misery on my face as it.
And ear to ear smiles from
Yeah,
me.
and you'll just have ear to ear smiles like, I
Just-
told you it wouldn't work.
So happy.
All
You
right,
guys wear
man.
that shark hat.
Oh yeah, we should. I should.
Right.
I should wear the shark.
And this pink shirt
And
that
this
we're wearing right now.
Yeah, we're wearing bright pink shirts today
Yep.
because our
Today's
sponsor,
episode is brought to you by
Oh yeah, Catfish
Bubble.
Bubblegum.
Yeah.
And they sent us over these bright pink shirts that say "All pink, no stink." And I should totally wear the. Yeah, exactly. See, he got it. He got the
Totally
joke.
wear
He
it.
loved it.
It is funny.
Totally wear it.
And right now, I look like a big old ball of cotton candy. So, we're doing okay. But yeah, Matt, it's been a pleasure to have you on the air, and we look forward to seeing more photos from you and talking to you again. From all of us here.
Great fish story. Fishing is therapeutic for a lot of people.
Absolutely.
And I love everything about it, especially this one. It's our first ice fishing story. And
Yeah.
I was
I think
into
the
it.
best part about it is that ice fishing story in towards the end of summer. Love it.
Yes.
Yeah, it's hot
I
as.
know summer's almost over.
I know, man. It's like the devil's armpit outside hot.
I know.
And then here we are talking about ice fishing. It's because we're waiting for it. We're like, oh, please get colder.
It is hot
Right.
everywhere.
It is, dude. It's ridiculous. But
Even
anyway,
here in New York, man, the humidity's crazy.
is it that hot out there too, or what?
Yeah, but yesterday was, 91, but with the humidity, it just sucks.
Wow.
You go out, fish haven't been biting that much. We've been fishing quite a bit. We try to get out there early morning, like 5 a.m. They hit a little bit, but they're just down deep, hiding out from the
Oh
heat.
yeah, trying out. Hey, yeah, exactly. But yeah,
Well, from all of us here at Outsider Tackle Box radio show and podcast, Tight Lines.
tight lines,
Fish
buddy.
more.
Fish more, and we'll talk to you again soon. All right, man.
All right, thanks a lot, guys.
All right,
Appreciate it.
take care,
Take
man.
care,
Have
man.
a good one.
Have a good
Bye.
day.
Bye.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.
That was a good call, man.